Nandiyan Miami. A warm welcome to FQTV. This afternoon we come live from the Cuplik Family Sports Park, home of Gold Coast United, who today take on Eastern Suburbs in this round 23 NPLW fixture. Well, Gold Coast United are the form side right now in the competition with 6 straight victories. Can they make it a magnificent 7 today? Eastern Suburbs missed a chance to close the gap on league leaders Lions FC last weekend, but 3 points this afternoon will help further cement their current second place spot. I'm Adam Cattell, thanks for joining me today. Let me run you through the two teams, starting with the hosts Gold Coast United, who have Mia Bailey in goal, 2 in captain Kiri Dale, 3 Momo Hayashi, 5 Bronte Rose, 7 Zoe Corbett, 8 Claudia Dankart, 12 Estia Neckerbrook, 14 Charlotte Farmer, 18 Holly Cesarago, 19 Rayleigh Saunderson and 22 is Mary Craven. On the bench, Aslia Vasquez, Kira Richards-Bassett, Misha Robinson, Georgia Welch, Amy Langworthy and Layla Adams is the reserve goalkeeper. As for the visitors Eastern Suburbs, they have Emma Gibbon in goal, 2 Hakana Kachenko, 3 Holly Clark, 4 Lauren Askin, 5 Katie Muscat, 9 Chantel Magari, 12 Maya Bruckner, 14 Abby Taylor, 15 and captain Sophie Pearson, 19 Emma Starr and 21 is Estella Mazzoni. On the bench for Eastern Suburbs, Keiho Ishima, Kelly Crew, Bree Wallace, Georgina Amos and Susie Stewart is the reserve goalkeeper. Mitchell Booth is our referee this afternoon. He'll be assisted by Braith Pittman and Matthew Muller. And it will be Gold Coast United to get us underway in their yellow shirts and black shorts, playing from left to right on your screen. Thanks for joining us on SQTV wherever you are. It's been a beautiful day in southeast Queensland. Conditions are perfect, 22 degrees currently in Tallebudgera as Eastern Suburbs launch an early attack here with Lauren Askin. Askin with the cross and it's well gathered by Mia Bailey. Gold Coast United currently in that last playoff spot in 4th place. 3 points today you think would probably see them over the line in terms of making the playoffs. The current 6 points ahead of Mitchelton, who will no doubt have one eye on proceedings this afternoon. Mitchelton did keep the pressure up with a win on Friday night against South United, and they still have to play Gold Coast United as well, so by no means guaranteed yet. Eastern Suburbs, as I said earlier, just losing out a narrow game against Lions FC last weekend. And they're currently a point ahead of Peninsula Power, who enjoyed a 2-1 victory away at Olympic FC as the ball comes in here and is dealt with by Emma Gibbon. Of course, there is the extra incentive this season with the final taking place at Suncorp Stadium for the very first time. Ball with Lauren Askin. Magari all the way back to Kachenko. And cleared by Emma Gibbon, who returned to the club this season following a stint in the UK. Sophie Pearson giving chase and both her and Hayashi just falling to the ground there. Ball back with Mia Bailey, 18-year-old who's between the posts today for Gold Coast United. Layla Adams is the reserve keeper. Gold Coast United were in action midweek, defeating the QAS 2-1 in a rearranged fixture. 2 goals for Bronte Rose, the number 5 for Gold Coast United, who's banging form at the minute since moving from defence into attack. 11 goals in her last 5 games, including 3 hat-tricks in consecutive games. Certainly enjoying a fantastic season, the former South United player. Won back by Eastern Suburbs. Nagari. We can see those last 5 results for Eastern Suburbs, including some big victories there. 2 6-0s. The shots easily dealt with by Bailey. And then that 2-1 victory in midweek. Certainly Eastern Suburbs have been in pretty decent form themselves. Just that defeat at home to Lions FC last weekend. As you can see there, 4 straight wins prior to that one. That defeat does leave them 7 points behind Lions with 4 games to play after this afternoon. You think it might be asking a little bit too much now to catch them. Lions who take on Capella Bar later today. A game you'd probably make them red hot favourites for. Here's Kirrydale. And back by Dankart. Mary Craven goes all the way back, and I think Mitchell Booth may have spotted an infringement. In fact, it's gone for a throw-in. Taken by Muscat. And each side is playing each other 3 times this season. It's a 27-game season in the NPLW this season. And they've got 1 win each this season. Gold Coast beating Eastern Suburbs here by 2-1 in round 5. And then Eastern Suburbs taking the game out 3-1 at Heath Park in round 14. It will be an Eastern Suburbs throw-in. It's taken quickly into Person, who's got Craven for company. Just well to slip it through her legs there. Wins her side a throw-in. Mary Craven wearing 22 for Gold Coast United. Just joined the club last month. The American who's been playing college football, represented Auburn College. And she clears that cross. Gold Coast United can try and move forward here, but the ball's back with Nagari. Cleared by Hayashi. Hayashi all the way back to Mia Bailey. Here's Zoe Corbett. Hayashi. Corbett back to Hayashi again, who'll try and switch the play, and she's picked out Saunderson here, but the offside flag is up. But there's our first glimpse at the passing range that Hayashi does possess. Very clean striker of the ball, and it looked a tight one there against Riley Saunderson. Askin giving chase. Cross coming in. Picked up by Bruckner. Looks for support. Finds it from Starr, but Neckerbrook can just see that one out of play. Gold Coast United coached by Sarah Evans in her second season in charge. Took the club to the grand final last season where they defeated East in the semi-final by 3-0 before losing out to Lions FC by 6-0. Hoping to go one better this year. Ayashi. Ball out to Cesarago, who can come forward here. Trying to pick out Saunderson. But cleared by Muscat, but it's given away to Dale now. Dale can come forward, cross comes in, and it's taken well by Emma Gibbon. Gary into Mazzoni, gets it back. Can't find Askin, and the ball will run through for Mia Bailey. And it's back with Bailey, put under pressure by Pearson. They win it back East, and the first time shot comes in, and it's Bailey who has to react. Clearance picked up by East, and then was hit with interest by Pearson, and Mia Bailey was scrambling and did well to gather the rebound. Muscat all the way back to Emma Gibbon, who clears halfway. And Sophie Pearson, she's got 11 goals this season. Almost made it 12 there. Not just a goal scorer though, she's got 8 assists as well, the Eastern Suburbs skipper. Here's Hayashi, who, along with Kiridale, was named in the Team of the Week for last weekend. Her 10th nomination. Eastern Suburbs throw in right by the corner flag here. Throw in taken by Muscat. Only as far as Dale. Headed on by Mazzoni. Now Pearson can play a ball down the line, but just asking a little bit too much that time. Gold Coast coming forward here. Cesarago with space to move into. Again, just can't quite pick out the pass, but Rose has done ever so well to get on the end of this and dig out a cross. Ball might have just run out of play there. Looked like it might have been a lost cause, but Bronte Rose wasn't giving up on that one. Goal kick is taken short. Here's Rose. Cleared by Holly Clark. Dale with the throw in. Hayashi. She might fancy her chances here. She is known for scoring her range of long-range goals. Not troubling Emma Gibbon that time. What's happening? Well, we do apologise for the temporary loss in transmission. Hopefully that will be the last of the problems and we can get back to the match here with 15 minutes in. It's still Gold Coast United 0, Eastern Suburbs 0. As Craven moves forward here. Does ever so well, but through ball can't quite match the initial run. Kachenko into Abby Taylor, who's forced back to her goalkeeper, who clears. Mazzoni forward. Gold Coast work it out to the left-hand side with Riley Saunderson, who wins the free kick. Kiridale leaving this one for Momo Hayashi, who's got 10 goals this season, including 4 from the penalty spot. Here it comes from Hayashi. It's an awkward one for Gibbon to deal with, and ball was loose. Eastern Suburbs can get it away. Back with Cesarago being hounded by Starr. She does well, the fullback. Charlotte Farmer all the way back to Mia Bailey. Now Saunderson bursting through the defence. She's done ever so well here. Riley Saunderson. Shot was blocked. And Kachenko can clear. Headed back by Craven. One back by Dankard. Here comes Claudia Dankard. Askin on the turn. Mitchell Booth has actually brought play back there, spotted an infringement. It will be an Eastern Suburbs free kick. Kachenko trying to pick out Askin. They will win a throw in, Eastern Suburbs. Mikana Kachenko's club stalwart, more than 100 games for Eastern Suburbs. Here's Neckerbrook. And eventually it's Hayashi who'll clear for a throw in. Throw-in taken by Katie Muscat, who did miss a lot of last season with an ACL injury. It's been an ever-present so far this season. Hayashi again. Too much on the through ball that time. And again, apologies for that loss in transmission. I, like you, hoping that will be for the last time. As Craven gets it back from Cesarago. And one for Zoe Corbett to chase. And Gary just put that out into touch. Corbett leaves this for Cesarago. Corbett or Rose might have just strayed into an offside position there. Free kick to Eastern Suburbs, who are coached by Lachlan Leong in his first season in charge. They have 16 wins from 22 games coming into this afternoon. Apologies again for the problems that we are experiencing. Ball with Eastern Suburbs, and it will be cleared by Hayashi for an Eastern Suburbs corner. Coming up to 25 minutes here at the Koplik Family Sports Park. Still awaiting our first goal. Corner taken by Lauren Askin. Hooked away by Corbett. Eastern Suburbs having to go all the way back. Put in by Kuchenko. Flicked on well by Mazzoni. Here's a chance. It almost opened up for Maya Bruckner. Gary, they've worked this well, Eastern Suburbs. Here's Starr, works it onto the right foot. Cut out by Dankart. Taylor now stepping out of defence. Eastern Suburbs enjoying a fair share of possession here, and they've got a throw in deep into Gold Coast United's half. Looks like Lauren Askin has just switched flanks with Maya Bruckner, which is a feature of their play. Here's Askin with the cross. It might drop for Bruckner with a back to goal. Look for the layoff, but straight to a yellow shirt. Here's Magari. Decides to wind one up from distance, and it wasn't too far away there from Chantal Magari. Does like to get forward the fullback, and just couldn't get quite enough purchase on the ball that time. Goal kick taken by Bailey. Craven nodding that out for a throw-in. Taken quickly by Eastern Suburb. It's helped on by Sophie Pearson, but collected by Mia Bailey. I can tell you, Gold Coast United have not conceded a goal between the 16th to 30th minute so far this season. I hope I haven't put the hex on them there, but it's looking it might stay that way as we get ever closer to the half-hour mark. Cesarago can't keep that one in. Eastern Suburbs throw in. Ball with Akana Kachenko. Back to Taylor. Saunderson winning that back, but should go all the way back to Emma Gibbon. Well, chances at a premium so far. A long ball from Hayashi. Neckerbrook giving chase, and Magari is across. Stia Neckerbrook, she's provided 8 assists this season. Did get the winner in Gold Coast 2-1 win against East in round 5. Originally from Cairns, the number 12. Throw in by Cesarago. Bronte Rose has been fairly well marshalled so far by the Eastern Suburbs defence. Goes down under the challenge of Kachenko. Play on is the call. One back by Bruckner. She's got Pearson ahead of her. Cut out by Hayashi and tidied up by Kirrydale. Saunderson just losing her footing. Picked up here by Charlotte Farmer. Back to Hayashi. Again, looking for that through ball, and it's worked nicely here. Cesarago into Bronte Rose, but her touch was heavy. Promising Gold Coast United move. Nagari out for a throw in. Well, the closest we've been so far was that early shot from Southie Pearson that had Mia Bailey scrambling, but other than that, fairly cagey start to this game. Cesarago with the throw in. Tidied up by Nagari. It's a nice ball to pick out Nagari. But again, just that final pass is lacking at the moment. Here comes Neckebrook bursting through the middle. She's still going Astia Neckebrook, and there was a push. Mitchell Booth just waiting to see if an advantage was gained, but good refereeing there. Hayashi coming in with this one and puts the laces through it, and my goodness me, it's straight at Emma Gibbon, but what a strike again by Momo Hayashi. Must have been all of 40 yards out that time, and now she's back in defence to put that out for a throw in. Pearson loses out to Cesarago, who will clear. Played inside by Kichenko to Abby Taylor. Nice little flick by Emma Starr. Kichenko again. Patient Eastern Suburbs build up. Ball just taking a bobble there on this pitch. Doesn't look in the best of nick. Sunshine Coast FC moving to a 1-goal lead against Brisbane Strikers. Another game you can catch live on FQTV. Taylor just winning the foul there. Taken by Starr. Clark into Muscat. Here's Taylor again. Switches the play to Magari. She's got Person in the middle here. Gets it back and has a go from range, and well, it had Mia Bailey interested. Just dragging the shot just wide. Again, some nice interplay from Eastern Suburbs, and Magari not fully getting hold of the shot. Awkward one for Cesarago to deal with. She does win a free kick. Holly Cesarago, another player who's come up from the under-23s this season. She gets it back here and tries to play the ball forward, but it's back with Magari as Lisbon Strikers have an equaliser in that match against Sunshine Coast Fire. Hayashi with Person breathing down her neck. Back with Craven. She'll have to do well here and does so. Cool bit of defending to find Kiri Dale. Dale with the early ball forward, but straight into the hands of Emma Gibbon. Just has been at times a feature of this game, just that final pass or through ball just lacking at the moment. And a loose pass there by Kachenko to give Gold Coast United a throw in. Again, Person can't keep that one in. Cesarago just being asked to bring that ball back. Rose can't keep it in. Just cutting a frustrated figure at the moment, Bronte Rose. He's, as I mentioned, a player who's well in form with 11 goals in her last 5 games, but she's been marshalled well so far. Gary Taylor can't keep it in. Here's Lauren Askin. Muscat with the early cross. Hayashi spotted the danger. Neat turn by Riley Saunderson, but she's got 4 black shirts in it. She's done ever so well to eventually win the free kick. Showing some neat footwork there, the youngster. Farmer into Cesarago. Loose pass by Corbett. Holly Clark bringing the ball out of defence. Again, Sophie Pearson is the target. Surfers Paradise Apollo 4-0 up now on Mitchelton in FQPL 1 men's competition. Gold Coast side looking for consecutive promotions. It looks like they're on course for it so far. Cleared by Bailey. Corbett, but showed a little bit too much of it to Chantal Magari. Gold Coast United do have options on the bench, including two recent signings, Alicia Vasquez and Georgia Welch, who have both come from the US college football. Amy Langworthy as well, tall striker who has 6 goals this season. Another striking option. Here's Ayashi with the free kick. In it comes, and Gibbon has come and done very well there to get a punch on that ball. Dale now. Saunderson. Can't get the better of Muscat. Ball back with Holly Clark. Here's Bruckner, nice turn from her. And now Chantal Magari as we enter the final minute or so of this first half. Askin has a go from range, but skywards rather than goalwards. Shouldn't be too much in the way of stoppage time, you would think. As Dale just hammers that into the dugout, almost took out her own players, and that is half-time here at the Coplick Family Sports Park, where, well, I think you describe it as a bit of an arm wrestle at the minute. Chances at a premium. Hopefully some goals to come in the second half. Make sure you join me, Adam Cattell, after these messages.
How do I feel this time? What's it off?
This is a team in full flight, a player at the peak of their powers. Emily Kelly! Extraordinary! And there is Claire Polkinghorne to jab it over the line in Newcastle.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back to the Coplik Family Sports Park here on the Gold Coast, where it is Gold Coast United 0, Eastern Suburbs 0. Not too much to report in the way of action in the first half. We'll see if there have been any changes at half-time. Looks like that Kira Richards-Bassett may have come on, number 33 there on your picture. It'll be Eastern Suburbs who will get us away from left to right on your screen. And there are 4 games remaining after this afternoon's match as Corbett does well and gets her cross in, and it's taken by Emma Gibbon. And Gold Coast with that 6-point buffer from 5th place Mitchelton at the moment, but they do have to play Mitchelton in their run-in. And they do have Lions and Peninsula Power as well as 3 of their last 4 games, so not the easiest run-in for Sarah Evans' side. But 3 points today you feel should be enough to secure a spot in the end of season playoffs. It's been an interesting season for Gold Coast United. They came out the traps incredibly well with 5 straight wins, and then a little bit of a tricky patch in the middle of the season, but they're 6 from 6 coming in to today's game, so a bit of a topsy-turvy season for Gold Coast United. Nice turn by Kiri Dale. Looks to feed in Richards-Bassett, but can't keep that one in. Looks like it. Richards-Bassett may have come on for Riley Saunderson as a like-for-like replacement on that left-hand side. Throw-in taken by Dankart. Anticipated well by Dale. And Chenko makes a hash of the clearance there, and it might drop for Bronte Rose. Through a combination of Muscat and Clark, loses out. Here's the skipper, Sophie Pearson, who probably came closest in that first half with that early effort. That was eventually taken by Mia Bailey at the second attempt. Dale into Rose. Hoofed forward by Hayashi. Neckerbrook was looking for that one, but it's taken by Emma Gibbon. One back by Mazzoni. Next up for Eastern Suburbs, it's a home game against QAS. And they have a 1-point lead over third place Peninsula Power at the moment. It would think that those two sides would be meeting in the semi-finals come the end of the season. Obviously second place would mean home advantage. As the ball is cleared by Mia Bailey. Clark back to Kachenko. Surfers Paradise Apollo running riot at home to Mitchelton, leading 6-0 as there might be a chance here for Zoe Corbett, and there is our first goal! Zoe Corbett with the finish. Took it first time, found the bottom corner for her 5th goal of the season. And Gold Coast United have first blood in this encounter. Can Eastern Suburbs come back with here? Zoni beaten to it by Dale, who does ever so well. Here's Richards Bassett. Corbett again now. Looking to take on McGurry, but loses out.
Goal scorer for Gold Coast United, Zoe Corbett.
Askin now. Good defending by Hayashi, who then, well, I was going to say wins the free kick, but play continues. And now here's a chance. And Mia Bailey does ever so well to come and gather. So Yashi went down under the challenge. And Bailey getting there before Bruckner. Nozzoni, Star, racing to keep that one in, who manages to do so. Or does she? It will be a Gold Coast throw-in after the referee just corrects his decision. Person. Bruckner. Can't get past Hayashi. Muscat. Taylor. Star into Maya Bruckner. Taking on Holly Cesarago again. It's Hayashi who reads it well and happy just to clear that one halfway. Maya Bruckner has 10 goals to her name this season. She's enjoyed a fine year after coming through the junior ranks at Eastern Suburbs. And her side do have the corner here. Looking to respond to that Zoe Corbett goal after 50 minutes. In comes the corner. Headed away by Hayashi. Struck by Taylor, and Bailey got down well there to make the save. Star to Nagori. Ken Hayashi first to react. 7 now for Surfers Paradise. at home to Mitchelton. Won back well by Craven, who's been a commanding presence in the heart of the Gold Coast defence. Bruckner into Person. She's got Askin making a run through the middle. Here is Lauren Askin. Again, it's Craven who was alert to the danger. But just the Eastern Suburbs front three combining well there to tee up Askin. And her side do have a corner. In comes a corner away by Hayashi. Headed on by Rose. Taylor all the way back to Emma Gibbon. Dale back to Mia Bailey. Just a little hesitation there, and eventually it does go out for a throw in. Taken by Askin. Here comes the ball. Mizoni looking to keep it alive. Back in by Taylor. Some sustained Eastern Suburbs pressure here. Person now. Askin onto the left foot, straight into Mary Craven. She'll get it back. Gold Coast United can't get the ball out their own half at the moment. It's brought down eventually by Hayashi, and she can try and start an attack for her side. Being hounded by Abby Taylor, and in the end having to go all the way back to a goalkeeper. Some good pressing there from Abby Taylor. Someone else who suffered with an ACL last season, the number 14. I think we may have a change here for Eastern Suburbs. I think that's Maya Bruckner making her way to the bench. I think it might be Georgina Amos, the player who's replaced her. I will confirm when I can. Here's Dale. Ball by Dankard, can't find Richards Bassett. Nearing the hour mark here at the Koplik Family Sports Park. This round 23 NPLW fixture. And it's Gold Coast United who lead with that Zoe Corbett goal after 50 minutes. And a free kick for Eastern Suburbs. Won by Craven. I've said that a few times this afternoon. Does stand well over 6 foot tall Mary Craven, and as you would expect, has won the lion's share of headers. Muscat. Given away to Richards Bassett, who can move forward here. Hasn't got much in the way of support. Cleared eventually by Kachenko. Dale, and out for a throw in by Persson. One back by Askin. Layoff from Persson. Back again with Lauren Askin. Here's Starr. Looking for support. Gets it from Clark. Taylor now. Ball eventually played forward and Starr can't get it under a spell. She'll might get it back here, but Dale is there first. Emma Starr, the American who spent time with Shelbourne in Ireland, did score in that Eastern Suburbs 3-1 win against Gold Coast United back in round 14. Bailey with the clearance. Starr back to Kachenko. Eastern Suburbs on the hunt for an equaliser. And they've worked it well into the Gold Coast penalty box, but again it's Momo Hayashi. Right place, right time. QAS opened up a 2-goal lead away at Sunshine Coast Wanderers. Another game you can catch on FQTV. Here is Amos. Ball played in. Laid off Persson with the strike. Always going over. Actually, it was Katie Muscat there with that effort. Muscat all the way back to Gibbon. Hayashi back to Bailey. Here's Starr. Askin. It's into Amos. Looking to turn. Gets it across again. It's Craven with the interception. Mazzoni running into trouble. The change being made by Eastern Suburbs. It's like Katie Muscat is the player departing. I think it may be Keo Oshima who has entered the fray. Midfielder into her 4th year with the club. Indeed it is, number 6. So, Taylor, who looks like she's filling that right back spot now, allowing Oshima to move into the middle of the park. Helped on by Amos. That's nicely done to Magari, who just lobs up across there, and it's an awkward one, and I think corner is the decision. Just a couple of uncertain moments in the Gold Coast defence there that, I've got to say, they've largely looked pretty strong so far. As the corner comes in, headed by Craven. Taylor. Mazzoni back to Taylor. Kachenka spreads the play. Oh, a short pass, but Eastern Suburbs get it back. Mazzoni unable to keep that one in. Neckerbrook eventually goes down and winning the free kick. Oshima adjudged to have made the foul. Midway point in the second half. Gold Coast United with that 1-0 lead given to them by Zoe Corbett in the 50th minute. But Eastern Suburbs certainly aren't finished yet. I think the ball just bouncing off the corner flag. It will be a goal kick. Flicked on by Neckerbrook. Craven. It's given away by Gold Coast, and Eastern Suburbs will come again. Person to Lauren Askin. Askin with the cross, and it's headed in. There is the equaliser. And it's Emma Starr with the header. Lovely cross by Askin. And Askin and Emma Starr just getting ahead of Kiri Dale there to plant that header in and to level it up here. And I can tell you, Eastern Suburbs, they've got the highest crossing rate average in the NPLW. And there it came to fruition. Great cross by Askin. Lovely header by Emma Starr. And we are all level here with 20 minutes to go. Gold Coast straight onto the attack with Richards Bassett. Starr, the goal scorer, back to Clark. Free kick for Gold Coast United. Malmo Hayashi across to take. Craven, the obvious target here. Ball doesn't reach her that time. Won back by Corbett. Well, and that's nicely done by Gold Coast. Here's a cross by Zoe Corbett. And Ashima heads it behind for a corner. And certainly a positive response here from the team in yellow. Here's another substitute, Alicia Vasquez, across to take this one. Joining the club at the beginning of June. Taken in early, and Gibbon at the second attempt can gather. It's won back well by Vasquez. Bronte Rose giving chase, but it is a goal kick. Picked up by Taylor. Inside to Person, there's that first time ball, and Mazzoni giving chase and getting ahead of Kirrydale. And in the end, Craven has to get across to put that out for a corner. Just that instinctive pass from Sophie Person. Just turning that Gold Coast defence around, and Craven in the end having to put it out of play. Here's the corner to the near post. It's almost gone in, and scramble on the goal line, and Gold Coast United get it away. My goodness, that was close. Ball back with Taylor. Amos to Clark. Oh, and it's almost gone in. Bailey scrambling to save. Eastern Suburbs with another chance to cross. Here's Person. In it comes. Header by Craven. Bailey comes to gather and does so. Dankart coming forward, trying to find Rose, but it's eventually cleared. Ball back with Craven. Vasquez putting it through for Corbett with the first time cross. It's Rose ready to pounce, but good goalkeeping there from Emma Gibbon. Now Ashima. Dale. Here's Vasquez, Richards Bassett, the substitute. Taylor all the way back to Emma Gibbon. Askin. Goal kick taken by Mia Bailey as we enter the final quarter of this game. I can tell you Gold Coast United have scored eight goals between the 76th and 90th minute this season. Eastern Suburbs just half that number with 4. Read into that what you will. Can one of them find a winner here and further cement their top 4 spots? Taylor. Cleared long by Clark, met by the head of Craven. Dankart. They don't find the pass that time. Taylor to Ashima. Nagari clearing. One back by Craven, back to her defensive partner Momo Hayashi. You've got to say it's a real little and large in the heart of that Gold Coast defence, but they have complemented each other brilliantly this afternoon. Starr, the goal scorer, turning and finding Askin, who laid on that goal for her. Good strength by Hayashi to shepherd that ball out for a United goal kick. There's a goal kick taken, one back by East. Down the line from Taylor, bit of a scramble. Farmer comes out with the ball, back to Craven. Bailey under pressure, but clearing halfway. Rose, but beaten to it. Taylor. Craven going down under the challenge by Starr. It is a free kick. Taken short. Dale trying to keep that one in, but only succeeding in putting it out for a goal kick. Or actually, it will be a throw-in. Richards Bassett. No one in the middle though. Kachenko immediately put under pressure by Corbett. Goes back to Gibbon, who clears halfway. Nicely brought down by Mazzoni, moving inside. But then only finding Zoe Corbett. And now Sophie Person can try and move through the gears here. Ball with Askin. I think an offside flag has come up. Free kick to Gold Coast United. Bailey. Well, that's too long for Kiri Dale. It's Taylor with the throw in. Person. Ayashi letting that run through to a goalkeeper. Here's Bronte Rose. Farmer spreading the play out to Corbett. Some nice interplay with Corbett to Vasquez. She's still going here, Vasquez. Strong defending by Magari, but she can only clear it as far as Neckerbrook. And then the chance goes for Gold Coast United. Just over 7 minutes remaining here. Scores tied at 1-1. Zoe Corbett's 50th minute goal being cancelled out by Emma Starr. Taylor to Mazzoni. Flicked on by Rose, but she'll have to try and get on the end of her own flick on. It's strong defending by Holly Clark. Amos. The shot came in from Ashima in the end. Well, a draw will move Eastern Suburbs 2 points ahead of third place Peninsula Power. Gold Coast United will open up a 7-point advantage over fifth place Mitchelton. And they do have a healthy goal difference as well over Mitchelton of plus 15. Just 4 games left after this one as we enter the home straight of the NPLW season, which will culminate in a grand final at Suncorp Stadium for the very first time. Cleared by Richards Bassett. Shima trying to turn. Launch forward by Dale. Should go out for a goal kick. A little bit hard to tell from here. It actually might be a throw in. It is indeed. Rose winning her side a throw in. Taken by Dale. Vasquez. Rose again, but should be cleared by Holly Clark, and is only as far as Hayashi. Goes back to her goalkeeper. Star on the turn. Person, lovely touch into Askin. She can't keep it in. Another substitute, Georgia Welch with the throw in. Welch again. Now Corbett. Chance for a cross here. She's got Vasquez in the middle. Here's a chance, Alicia Vasquez. Good defending by Abby Taylor, who's done ever so well in that right back spot. And again, Taylor just seeing that one out for a throw in. Clark to, oh, and almost went in off Richards Bassett there. Gibbon again, ball on her own byline. It goes for a throw in. I think we might be seeing some movement on the Eastern Suburbs bench. Stella Mazzoni is the player making way. Shima back to Clark. Yashi to Craven. Again, Hayashi with the interception. Person backing into Hayashi. Lovely footwork by Ashima. Star. In it comes. Taken by Mia Bailey. We're into injury time here. Scores locked at 1-1. Miscue by Clark, but it should run through for Gibbon, who clears. But at the expense of a throw in. Dale in a hurry to take. Rose. Star gets it back. She's got through a lot of work in the midfield today, Emma Star. Now, Dankert. Chance for a cross, played across to Vasquez. In by Dankert. Eastern Suburbs still unable to clear. Eventually they can with the industrious Star. Asking forward. Moving into the 3rd minute of added on time here at the Koplik Family Sports Park. Throw in by Taylor. No way through for Sophie Pearson. Taylor. And now Pearson trying to cut in and cross to the far post. It's too far for Emma Star, and Bruckner can't keep that one in. Sorry, Magari can't keep that one in. Now Magari picked up by Pearson. Can get past one, but not Mamo Hayashi. It's Lauren Askin. Eventually a shooting chance, and it's just wide. I think it was Emma Star looking to curl that one in. Clearance by Bailey. Ball forward again, and again just runs through to the Gold Coast shot stopper, who clears, and that is that. It's honours even at the Koplik Family Sports Park. It's finished Gold Coast United 1, Eastern Suburbs 1. Zoe Corbett gave Gold Coast the lead after 50 minutes, but their lead was cancelled out with an Emma Star header I've been Adam Patel. This has been a double take production for Football Queensland. Thanks for joining me on FQTV. I'll see you next time.